going?
I'll walk around a lot. I'll get my steps in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, buyers, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to what is sure to be another very special Harcourts Rata and Co auctioneer number 8, Nevern Court Rata in Mill Park. My name is Robert Ozzimo. I proudly represent the company of Harcourts Rata and Co. I'm joined here today in force by some of my award-winning team in blue. Should you require their advice, please feel free to approach either Con, Jim, Bal, Rob, Amelia, and of course Annie Cagorski, who no doubt you've had the great pleasure of becoming acquainted with throughout the marketing campaign. Buyers, let me share with you now the following announcements which you in place to have you bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property's been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. We call for a 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of that contract to take place here today, with the balance to be paid at settlement in a flexible 30 to 60 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything is in there. Everything is quite clear. Buyers, is with my highest recommendation what we offer for your consideration and competition here today. A great opportunity for you and your family to buy this ideal family home in this ideal family location. And we talk about lifestyle, we only need to consider the infrastructure that surrounds us. Easy access to transport, not far away at all from Tram 86, providing easy access into the city. Easy access to a plethora of parkland in the surrounding streets, not far away at all from multiple shopping options, not the least of which is University Hill. And of course, easy access to good quality schools, not only primary and secondary, but also tertiary education close at hand. Add to that an immaculate property. I must thank the vendors for providing such a beautiful home for us to market and sell. For the way that they've presented it, immaculate throughout. You know, as soon as you walk through the door, how well maintained this home has been over the years, how meticulously maintained it has been. That gives you absolute confidence knowing that you are putting you and your family in the box seat. If you would like to get the sold sticker up on the board right now, buyers, is your opportunity to reserve that right. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for number 8 Nevern Court? Who'd like to start us off, buyers? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands. Start me where you like. At 700,000, a bit light on, but we'll go with yet 7 now, 700,000. Perhaps we can go up in 50s of that. At 700,000 now, and I'll take 50 in the rise. At 700 the bid. At 700,000 now. At 700,000, fairly been offered with Jim on the phone at 7. At 750 now, welcome and best of luck at 50. At 750 in the bids back here at 50. At 750 the bid. At 750,000 now, 7.5 and make it 8 in the rise. At 750,000 got. At 750 here, my left opportunity with you all. At 750,000 and 800,000 now, welcome, best of luck at 8. At 800,000 bids there, opportunity back with you, ma'am, at 800,000 now the bid. At 800 the bid. At 800,000, fairly been offered now at 8. At $800,000 the bid for the first call. At 800,000 are we done? At 830, man. At 830, I'll shorten my stride to get you back involved in the same courtesy at 30 if you like. At 830 in the bids there, make it 60 in the rise. At 830,000, fairly been offered. At 830 the bid, 588 square metres, prime residential property here in the heart of the Mill Park. At $830,000 the bid now. First call at 830, done. 850, I'll get you in for 850,000 at 20 now. At 850 in the bids there, at 850, best of luck here today, ma'am. At 850,000 bid there, opportunity back with you. At 850 I have. At 850,000, fairly been offered now. 850 the bid. At 850, make it 70 in the rise. At 850 once. At 850,000 will be done. 860, I'll get you back involved at 860,000, short of my stride for you. At 60 in the same courtesy at 10 if you like. At 860 in the bids there. At 870 now, at 870,000, the quick retort at 70. At 870,000, fairly been offered, bid back there now at 70. At 870,000, 80 will get you back on top, so we're done here. At 870,000, thank you for your bids here today. At 870,000, fairly been offered now. 870 bids there. At 870 once. At 870,000, done. At 870,000 twice. At 880, is that 80? At 880, welcome back at 880. Welcome, sir. Best of luck at 880,000. At 880, the bid. At 880,000, perhaps round me off to 9. At 880,000, the bid's there now. At 880, the bid. At $880,000 now. At 880, the bid. Bid's there. Opportunity, as I said, with you all. At $880,000 now. First call at 880, all done.
885.
At 885. Why not, sir? At 885,000. Best of luck at 885.
90.
At 890 now. At 890,000. Can I say 900, sir? At 895 now. 900 beckons now. At 895,000. Bids back there at 895. At 895. At 895,000. Fairly been offered. Got to be 500. 900 in the rise rather. 5,000 on top at 895. At $895,000 a bid. First call at 895. All done. Second call at 900,000, even money now. Welcome, best of luck at 900,000. Fresh competition there. At 905, at 905 and 10, at 910,000, at 910 and 15 got, at 915 and 20. 25, sir? At
20.
I heard 25.
25.
At 25, strong bidding at 925, at 925. Once I hear 25, I can't get out of my head. At 925, 30 if you like, and 30 got. At 930,000, at 930 the bid and 35 got. Make it 40 now. At 940, at 940 the bid. At 940,000, fairly been offered bid here. Back against you, sir, at 45. At 945 and 50. At $950,000. I will say that we do sell here today at 55 now, at 955, at 955,000. Keys are with you. We're on the market and selling at 60 now, at $960,000. Make absolutely no mistake, there's no halftime break here today. My instructions are to sell at 960. We're on the market. We play for keeps. We sell here today at 960. The bids here at 60, at 960,000. Bids here. Keys are here. We're on the market. We sell 960 now, on the market and selling. No second chances. If you've come to buy, you must show me now, you must bid me now, or forever hold your peace at 65 now. I had 65 here first, you can make it 70. 70 if you like, sir, 70 got. At 970,000. Got to be quick if you want to buy. Be decisive here today. At 970,000, we're on the market and selling. At 970 the bid. At 970,000, 75 now, 75 and 80 can I say. At 975, bid back there at 975 and 80 got. At 980 with a nod of the head. At $980,000. At 980 the bid, we're on the market. We sell 980 and 85. At 985,000. At 985,000, fairly been offered in the centre of the court. At 985. At 990 now. At 990 got. At 990, be bold, sir. Take me to a mill. At 990 the bid. At $990,000 the bid. We're on the market. We're selling at 95 now, and keys are there. At 95, 1 million beckons now. At 995. At $1 million now, we got there in the end. Even money at that at 1. Don't let it scare you off, sir. It's just a round number. I know it adds a 0, but it's only a little bit more than 995. At $1 million in the bids here. At $1 million even money, we're on the market. We sell. There's no second chances. As I said, you must show me now if you've come to buy. At $1 million, bids here. Keys are here. We sell. First call at 1 mil. Done. At $1.5 million, welcome at $1.5 million. You got that bidding in the end at 5 on the mill. At $1,005,000, 1005 now. At $1.5 million in the bids there, and we're absolutely done. Are you absolutely, you've been so strong the whole time. At $1.5 million, I'll give you a moment to think about it. At $1.5 million in the bids there. At $1.5 million, can I say 10, sir? At $1.5 million, we're definitely done. That was the limit. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. At $1.5 million, sir, we're done here. At $1.5 million, you're out. Definitely done. Thank you for your bidding here against the car there, so we're done. Are we done over here at $1.5 million? Thank you once more for your bidding here today. Man, we're definitely done here. Thank you once again at $1 million. At $1.6 million now, at 6 on the mill. Down to ones at $1,006,000. At $1,006,000. What do you say? What's the response? At $1,006,000. $1,007,000 now. Got them down to $1,000 bids and 8 got. At 8 now. At 8,000 on the mill. At 1,008 now. 1,008,000. At 1,008,000. At 1,010,000 now. 1,010 and 11. at 1,011,000, at 1011 now, at 1,011,11 on the mill, at 1,011,000, bids there, keys are there, we're selling at 12, at 1,012,000, at 1,012,000, a round of applause, at 1,012,000, you might still buy it, so don't catch yourself out just yet, at 1,012,000, the bid's there, the keys are there, if you tell me you're out though, I will sell at 1,012,000 for the first call, at 12,000 on the mill, done. Second call at 1012, done, finished. Third, final call, 1,012,000, are we all done? All finished, all silent out, we're definitely done there. We're done over this side, done here. Sir, ma'am, are we absolutely sure you've given it your absolute best shot here today? Happy to sell to the highest bidder? Thank you very much for your spirited bidding here today. At 1,012,000, bids there, keys are there, we sell once at 1,012,000, done, twice, at 1,012,000, done and finished. Third, final call at 12,000 on the mill. All done, all finished, all silent and out. We're selling, absolutely sure, sir, ma'am. We're selling, sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join me congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts, Rata and Co auction. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again soon. Thank you. Congratulations.